every single weekend, every single black wedding that I've done that's primarily a younger crowd, they would be in the DJ booth, the DJ, while at a wedding, boom, 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 boom. Why are we doing this? But it's entertaining, it's a vibe. What is this doing to us subconsciously?
For each and every individual, they're given a different prescription based off of that individual
Do
story.
you take
Even-
all of the
Hold on,
advice
y'all.
that's given to you?
You're not supposed
Do
I
you
think-
take
I
every
think Shan trying to get in
exactly?
there. I think Shan trying to get in there, y'all. Let's make sure we sharing the mic. Go ahead, Shan.
I think the problem is like the fun of it all. Like I think it's just the I'm so tired.
The entertainment aspect of it.
You say what? It's the
The,
hype.
the entertainment aspect of it.
The entertainment aspect of it all. It's associated with your fun life. It's associated with, oh, this is how, and people gravitate towards it. And I think that's where the threat is. It's like people feel like, oh, this is fun. Oh, even when it comes to, it's like a whole stuff, the whole DJ. It's a vibe. It really is. I've been there. I've seen it. Right. And it's easy to get caught up in that. And again, it goes like, it's like the music. You hear the beat. You don't like the lyrics, but the beat is so you feed into it. It's the same. It's almost the same thing. It's just different.
So Shan, do you feel like you was worse off after going there?
I think that I have my mindset is a little different, but I can say this. I can say so. This is the thing. Some of us are very impressionable people, right? So people, not everybody was raised like me, solid household foundation. And then a lot of people are not raised that way. And so when you have people who don't come from a solid foundation, they're very impressionable. Because I would even argue, why would you even want to do somebody like that? Why would I want to carry somebody for 3 years knowing I have no intent for them? I'm just using them. That also is not my character. But it's people who do it. And they do it, and they will fight and say, and they're right in doing it. Like, so that's where the issue comes in. When you have so many people, they live, it's hype, like we doing this. It's like a big evil party together, and they just chilling. They're just, and don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. When I hear the panelists, when I hear them speak, I think that they're showing you how to navigate through it. If you're in this situation, I've never heard them say anything bad like you should be in this situation. I think that they're saying things like, look, you find this, let me tell you how you can, these are the red flags. This is how you know you in that situation. That Negro don't mean you no good. He done had you in this relationship for 5 years, and they'll call you out in front, and that's the entertainment portion, right? But it's still, it's just, I can't explain.
So do y'all want them to just come on stage and say, hey, there's no such thing as dating? Either you get married or y'all go home?
I think they can come up there and give whatever advice they want to give. Just don't get mad when somebody outside of you criticize you for it.
I think the part that we really need to pay attention to, and this may be off somewhere else, right? But we just heard a couple terms from this experience that people go to when they go to the Ace show or whatnot. So we've heard Ratchet, we've heard that it's a vibe, right? These are two terms that we've heard multiple times, right? You can say those very exact things when you go to the club and they're playing Dreams and Nightmares, or I've even at weddings, I've filmed weddings, and I'll be at a wedding and they would, at the wedding, they will play gunshots while they're in between the songs. You know, it do. You know what I'm saying? The DJ playing gunshots at a fucking wedding, but it's a vibe, it's entertaining. But what is that? What is that saying? What is that doing to us? The fact that we are at a wedding, and I've seen this multiple times. I've also bounced at a club I've bounced at bars and clubs for 8 years. Every single weekend, every single black wedding that I've done that's primarily a younger crowd, they would be in the DJ booth, the DJ, while at a wedding, Boom, 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 boom. Why are we doing this? But it's entertaining. It's a vibe. What is this doing to us subconsciously?
Well, I guess you got to ask the question is it is it wrong for them to do that?
Absolutely, it's wrong, bro. That shit detrimental, bro.
Well,
It's wrong for them to celebrate and
hold on.
celebrate in the way that they want
We
to
celebrate with gunshots.
Hold on.
Make
I'm not
sense.
saying I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm just trying to put you in the mindset of how people do things, because people like to nitpick what they want to criticize, what they tolerate, what they accept, and typically when people get older, they threshold of tolerance, they just can't handle certain stuff. Where they look at it like, why are you doing that? Why?
We
So
learn from our elders, though.
right. But the thing you got to ask yourself is, when you're looking at that one thing, are you applying those same principles across your entire life? Because if you only doing certain things at certain times, then who are you to cast judgment on other folks? So if you're not living 100% by whatever principle, whatever book that you hold to your heart, then we're all being like judgmental. Like me personally, I understand that this is how the world is going to work. I can understand a little bit of both sides of it, right? But I think what Viz and I think Casey is basically saying is that they're having these circular conversations and it's not going to go nowhere. So they're just troubleshooting, answering questions, but it's not really leading nowhere, right? So it's going to be up to that individual person to take the information and apply it, but we're not hearing where it's going to go after that. Some people come to listen to certain people because it's soothing to them. Like they expect for this person to say something that's going to resonate with what they already feel, instead of listening to something that's on the opposing side. The only way you're going to be able to grow is if you're listening to something that you don't disagree, and then you're able to kind of look to see if you were ever wrong. Most people like to just keep hearing things that soothe them.
Oh, bro, you
So I
only
got a question
grow, you
for
only
Liz
grow
is
when
he
you're
just said
challenged.
Right, that's what I said. Right, but that's what I'm saying. But you have to be willing to receive whatever message, whatever situation is. You got to challenge yourself. So some people don't want to hear. Like some people know what they're going to get when they hear certain people.
Right,
Oh,
and
so I have a question.
that's the problem though. That's at the end of the day, that's the problem. That's what pandering is, right? I'm only going to tell you this because I know that you're going to embrace it and come back and come to this ratchet and entertaining show because you know that somebody is going to say something that's going to relate to what it is that you're experiencing and going through, much rather than someone saying, "Hey, this is wrong. You
So
shouldn't be doing
I'm
this."
not disagreeing with you when you say that, but what I'm saying is it's going to take more than that. You got to have a deep discussion to really unpack. You got to get to the root of the problem. And you're not going to be able to get to the root of the problem in these discussions, even on this panel, right? We can help people, but we're not going to get to the root because a lot of times people are not even asking the right questions to
Right.
even go deep.
And they have to want to
I got a
they have
problem.
to want to do the self work.